Southgate 77-55.
In Dearborn, it's the Fordson Tractors against the Monroe Trojans.
Athlete.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Dearborn Fordson, as you can see, to come out into the court now. And here come the Tractors in their white home uniforms. Dave Henniger signals to the timekeeper, the scoring table, wanting to make sure that they're ready. He's ready, the players are ready, so are we, and we hope you enjoy this one here on Cablevision of Dearborn as the opening tap goes to the Tractors and Walker Zabin brings it up over the timeline. Zabin picked up by Anthony Hoskins. Now here's Mohamed Beydoun. Zabin trapped at the top of the key, gets rid of it though, and you'll see that trapping defense all night long. And here's the sophomore taking his first shot as a varsity player. Haysam Rahal doesn't go. Here comes Monroe. Here comes Monroe. Three-point shot going up from outside, long. Rebound inside, they battle for the ball, and here's Haysam Rahal coming out with it. Good pass by Walker Zabin, gets the return pass, lays it up, it's good, and he's fouled. So Walker Zabin gets Fordson on the board here first to open the ball game in the first quarter.
Fordson worked a two-on-one break there very well. Walker Zabin not only can shoot, he's an excellent passer.
As we have seen throughout the course of our telecast so far this year. So Walker converts the three-point play, and his ball club leads it by just that margin, 3-0. Anthony Hoskins. They work it back outside. Long jump shot on the wing from Darren Hoskins. Doesn't go, and a good play by the young sophomore, hustling in the corner. Mohamed Beydoun threw the ball out of bounds off the legs of the Monroe player.
Fordson was back in a 2-3 zone that time.
And John said he changed that up pretty quickly to a 1-3-1 if he could the next possession to try to confuse Monroe. So we'll see what he does next time with that zone configuration.
Monroe so far has been playing a tight man-to-man.
Eric Hall called for a foul off the ball. And Walker Zabin, as you look at John McIntyre, the Fordson coach, will take it in right from in front of our broadcast location here at midcourt. Mohamed Beydoun, spin, double dribble. And I think you saw it, he just inadvertently touched the ball with both hands at the same time. This is Anthony Hoskins to Eric Hall. Hoskins gets it back, tries to penetrate, kicks it off on the right wing to Aaron Hoskins. Anthony looking down low, nearly threw it away. It's loose on the floor, and here comes out of it the Dearborn Fordson Tractors. Malik Harajli, back out to Beydoun. Here's Walker Zabin. Left wing, Beydoun again. Walker can shoot that three-point shot, but he's watched fairly closely out there by Darren Hoskins. Tried to force it inside, just a bad pass.
Monroe is constantly looking for a chance to trap Zabin. The two-man trap.
Well, it paid off that time. Zabin, the best athlete on that Fordson team, but he panicked a little bit and threw it away. Long shot outside, won't go for Darren Hoskins. Rebound by Jason Hunter. So 6'4" Hunter has Monroe on the board. And now the Trojans trail Fordson 3-2. Zabin, good look down inside to Haysam Rahal.
A beautiful pass. Zabin, as I said, is an excellent passer. A pleasure to watch.
Monroe on the attack. This is Eric Hall. Steps up, left-hands it from 12.
Monroe is quick.
Harajli driving into the paint. Fakes, puts it up and in. Malik Harajli gives Fordson, surprisingly, a 7-4 lead here with 5 minutes to go now in the opening quarter. Way out top it goes to Anthony Hoskins, all the way on the left side. Left-hander coming up here, good by Eric Hall. He's a smooth-looking player.
Made 2 real good baskets.
Zabin dishes off to Hysom Rahal. Again, this time Hysom blows the layup, and they will call him for pushing off in an attempt to get his own rebound.
Monroe could have easily had 2 more points there.
You know, they list this Eric Hall kid at 6 feet 150. He looks bigger and stronger than that to me. Let me get a closer look at him here momentarily. This is Hall with the ball now. He'll shoot it way out top. Good! Well, this is what John McIntyre was afraid of. He said he didn't think he could zone too long. He thought Monroe might shoot him right out of it. Now the Trojans steal it. Hoskins driving into the paint. They'll call a foul before the shot. I beg your pardon. That was Joe Lathan, actually, with the ball.
Monroe's tight man-to-man defense right now is causing problems for the Fordson Tractors.
Well, Monroe's just got superior talent. They're going to cause problems all night. Hall goes up on the end line, and I think they say traveled. I didn't see where he traveled. I thought they're going to call him for coming in from out of bounds.
I thought it was going to be a blocking or charging foul.
Whatever. Fordson has the ball, and Walker Zabin throws it away again. 2-on-1 for Monroe. Lathan goes up, and he's hammered by Beydoun. And that's the kind of foul that players take offense to. That was rough. So Joe Lathan will be at the free throw line here.
Beydoun was injured on that play, Bob.
And is over on the sidelines talking with his coach, John McIntyre. It looks like they're holding his hand or his wrist. He came down on his hand in a funny way, perhaps.
Looked like he might have sprained his wrist a little.
No indication yet that John McIntyre is going to substitute for him. Perhaps they'll take a freezing compound and spray it on his hand. I think that may be just what they're looking for in that trainer's bag of tricks over there. Well, now they are going to send somebody in the ball game. We'll see. Scott Silkowski. He's 6'1", 160 pounds. A junior. And Joe Lathan now approaches the line. Lathan, a co-captain on this ball club. His team has taken the lead 8-7, and that's where it remains as the first one goes in and out. Whistle blows, they've got a lane violation. I think they said Lathan himself may have been over that line.
Someone must have been moving.
I thought they said the shooter, Lofton looked like stepped on the line. So neither free throw is successful, and the Tractors on the attack trying to regain the lead. And here goes Monroe pressing all over the floor, a little overly aggressive that time as Anthony Hoskins fouled Salkowski.
That's a dangerous pass, and Coach McIntyre's up there telling him about it.
Well, if Walker Zabin doesn't take care of the basketball out here, he's the best athlete, the best player on the team. He's got to do it. If he doesn't take care of the basketball, Fordson has no chance to win this game. Salkowski nearly traveled. He's trapped. They steal it from him. Walker steals it right back. Great defensive play by Walker Zabin. Pass to Hysom Rahal, and he was fouled.
Zabin again showed you some of his ability. He's an all-around ball player.
Well, Hysom Rahal thought he'd be shooting those free throws. The officials say no. They give it to Fordson out of bounds, so Hysom gets it into his brother Ronnie, out to Walker. Walker steps up baseline, nearly shot an air ball, and a good rebound by Malik Harajli. Here's Ronnie Rahal, just has it taken right away from him. Lathan looks like he wants to dunk, instead lays it in. 10-7. Rahal trapped in the backcourt. Timeout Dearborn Fordson High School with 3:24 to go here in the opening quarter. And Fordson trailing in the ball game 10-7. Maybe a good timeout by John McIntyre before this thing gets out of hand.
I think so. The last basket scored by Monroe was an unassisted play. The Monroe players with a tight defense took the ball away and went all the way in.
Well, you saw the replay that time as Lathan just took it right away from Ronnie Rahal, and I think what John McIntyre is going to tell him is, look, these guys have superior quickness, they've got quick hands, don't handle the ball much, don't dribble it much, keep it moving, pass it.
And they're going to have to come and meet the ball. They can't wait for that ball to come to them.
Just as Bill Lambier did not do last year in the infamous playoff game against the Celtics when Isaiah threw it in bounds, Boston stole it and stole the ball game.
That's a classic example.
All right, Dearborn Fordson will inbound in front of the stands down here to our left. Walker Zabin gets the inbounds pass, and again they trap him in the backcourt. Walker gives it up to Scott Zelkowski. Scott passes down for Hisam Rahal. He'll hold it, and he's trapped. Back out to Zelkowski. Good look down low to Harajli, but he can't get a shot off. Here's Scott Zelkowski. Nearly a bad pass over to Ronnie Rahal, but he blows the layup. They battle on the boards for it. Fordson comes out with a three-point shot. Good by Zelkowski.
Fordson hung in that time.
And we've got a tie ball game again as Monroe brings it up. Here's a three-point shot outside by Hoskins. Anthony Hoskins connects for the first three-pointer for Monroe. And Zelkowski turns it over, bringing the ball in bounds. Unhappy, you see, with Hisam Rahal telling his teammate, you got to come up to help me. And Monroe, as a result, gets the basketball. Trojans by 3, 2:40 to go in the opening quarter.
Fordson lost their poise right there.
Off-balance shot, rolls around, won't drop for Darren Hoskins. Harajli with the rebound. Walker Zabin alone, nearly loses it. Trapped, gets it off to Ronnie Rahal. Right-hand hook shot, no good. And a rebound taken down by Jason Hunter. Hunter gets it back as they cross the timeline. Good defense outside by Ronnie Rahal, but they can't get inside instead, and Darren Hoskins has a couple. His first bucket of the night, his team leads by 5, 15-10. Rahal's got his brother open under the basket. He saw him too late. Beautiful defensive play by Darren Hoskins. Here comes Monroe. The ball rolls around, won't go down low for Willie Jones, who's checked into the game. Monroe steals it back. Down low, and a three-point play coming up for Anthony Hoskins, who makes the layup and is fouled. Well, Lofton Green, Dearborn Fordson cannot get into a fast tempo game with Monroe.
No. They've got to make their passes hit the target. They're losing too many.
And there you look at Anthony Hoskins, excited about his opportunity for the three-point play, which he converts. Anthony now with 6 points in the ball game. He's the leading scorer along with Eric Hall for Monroe. Here's Walker Zabin, brings it up. He'll shoot that from about 15. No good. Rebound taken inside by Joe Lathan. Here comes Monroe. Willie Jones. It's his first time out of the lineup in the last 3 games. His dad is an assistant coach to Joe Kiefer, so we're seeing evidence of Monroe's depth of talent here tonight when they come off the bench with a guy like Willie Jones, who's the star quarterback, incidentally, on the football team. Well, Hisam Rahal just threw that away and then committed the cardinal sophomoric sin of fouling at midcourt as Joe Lathan went right by him. And I think John McIntyre perhaps is going to take Hisam Rahal out. The young man just looks overmatched out there.
Monroe is must be shooting a fabulous percentage of those short jumpers.
Well, he actually took Ronnie Rahal out. So, at the free throw line is Darren Hoskins. He'll be shooting one and doesn't get the second as he clangs the first one off the iron. So our score remains at 20-10 for Monroe. 1 minute to go now in the opening quarter here from Fordson High School. Walker Zabin steps up on the baseline. Look at the way they double-teamed him there. Nice dish off to Harajli for 2.
Zabin double-team made that pass out to the open man.
45 seconds now. We'll see if Monroe plays for a last shot. I would guess not. Not at all. Willie Jones puts it up right away. Missed the shot, and they stole it down low. Anthony Hoskins, quick hands. He's got 7. Back to a 10-point margin, and as Harajli steps up to shoot the jumper, he traveled. So now I would think Monroe probably would play for the last shot. Indeed, that seems to be what Anthony Hoskins is signaling as he brings the ball up slowly over the timeline. And it's taken away beautifully by Mohamed Beydoun. Walker drives, lays it in.
Zabin used good body control on that play.
Now Monroe's going to have to hurry for a last-second shot here. 5 showing on the clock. 4. Here it is coming from the corner. That's going to be an air ball. Action at Fordson High School. Hope you're enjoying